Good day, everyone. I am Ali Golia. My group mates are Marie Chris E. Reyes, Iana Joyce Gonzalez, Christy San Pedro, and Nicole San Pedro, and we are Wanderlust Travel and Tours. So, welcome to Cagayan de Oro. Don't you know that Cagayan de Oro is what you call a river of gold? Can be traced back to the arrival of the Spanish Augustinian Recollect prior in 1622. So since Cagayan de Oro is a bustling city, there are several modes of transportation available. Take a jeepney or a motorella when going around the city or having a sightseeing around the city. Take a bus when going to Camiguin, Bukidnon, Butuan, Iligan, or as far as Osamis, Pagadian, and Dipolog. Is it safe in Cagayan de Oro? My answer are yes. It's a big yes, yes, yes. Why? Because the people there is so very kind and they treat you well. Cagayan de Oro is not the only city with a claim of the safety despite being on Mindanao. Most of the 104,000 square kilometers, 40,360 square miles island is a safe from rebel, bombing, and kidnappings. So, what is Cagayan de Oro known for? Cagayan de Oro is the capital of Misamis Oriental. It's a province located in northern Mindanao. The city is called the white water rafting capital of the Philippines because of the extreme sports popularity here. Cagayan de Oro is famous not only for its white rapid but also for its people. Cagayan de Oro may very well be the happiest place in the country. Cagayan de Oro is also known as the city of golden friendship or lit river of gold. City of golden friendship. It is because the warm welcoming smiles and utmost hospitality of the locals. What is the history of Cagayan de Oro? Cagayan de Oro was started as a city in 1950 and has become the transportation and commercial hub of northern Mindanao. So, what language is spoken in Cagayan de Oro? There are three main local dialect in Cagayan de Oro, which is Cebuano, Tagalog, and especially English. The name Cagayan de Oro, as I've said, it is from lit river of gold. It also can be traced back to the arrival of Spanish Augustinian Recollect prior in 1622. That's what I've said earlier in our yeah. So the area around Himologan, now Huluga, was already known as Cagayan. Early Spanish written documents in the 60th century already referred in the place as Cagayan. The term Cagayan, the place where the tagay grows, was shortened in Cagayan. Linguists, however, hold that the Cagayan comes from the ancient lost word that means river. Karayan, Kayan, Kayayan, and Kalayan, it is all means river. So details about the destinations. Without further ado, are the top things to do in Cagayan de Oro. Number one is experiencing whitewater rafting. Whitewater rafting is the most popular and must-try adventure-filled activity you can do when visiting Cagayan de Oro. In these recreational activities, your group will be riding a raft that will navigate Cagayan de Oro River. As you can see in the picture, I'm surely that our customers will surely enjoy this experience. Number two is go on a day trip to Camiguin. If you love the beach and some water activities, a day trip to Camiguin Island is for you. Apart from the white sand beaches, you can also explore its waterfalls, jungles, volcanoes, and of course, its local eats. So in this beach trip, the very famous um street foods and ihaw is on there at the on site when the water is on low tide. So it's best to go in that beach in Camiguin when it's low tide. So you can experience the best experience ever that you never had. So enjoy the outdoors at Garden of Malasak Ecotourism Village. It is located in Barangay Kugman. Visitor can enjoy a relaxing day checking out the botanical gardens of Malasag, ecotourism birds. More than the butterflies, you can find birds, deers, and other animals at the ecotourism resort. So as you can see, as I described that, there is a simple term that it's like a mini zoo in that village, but all you can see is the very famous birds, deers, and other animals that is located only in Camiguin. And or what should I say, Barangay Kugman. The next one is if you are very what you call the very religious person, you will check this one on your list. Visit the Divine Mercy Shrine. While you're in Cagayan de Oro, make sure to pay a visit to the Divine Mercy Shrine. The shrine most striking landmark is the 50-foot tall statues of Jesus Christ. So if you are a religious person, this is one of the best experience that you will never have when you visit Cagayan. Spend a relaxing afternoon at Catanico Falls. So nature lovers will surely enjoy these beautiful waterfalls in Cagayan de Oro. It's not as tall as other waterfalls in the Philippines, but people go here to spend a relaxing afternoon in one of the city's natural attraction. Paragliding at Sierra del Oro. So if you really want to experience paragliding or a very extraordinary um, extraordinary experience, you must try this one, because if you want to experience the feeling of flying, you can go in Cagayan de Oro City. And also this paragliding is very famous in Europe countries such as Norway, Switzerland, because their mountain is very good. But you can also experience that paragliding here in the Philippines in Cagayan de Oro City with a lowest price. Conquer Asia's longest dual zip line at the Hilayan Adventure Park. So the longest dual zip line in Asia is in the Hilayan Adventure Park, located in the province of Bukidnon. A couple of hours away from Cagayan de Oro, grab a friend and head to the launch pad set at 4,700 feet above sea level and enjoy a thrilling ride at 90 kph. So if you want an extraordinary zip line, you can try that. We will list the top 10 restaurants in Cagayan de Oro City that you must try. And did you know that in traveling, you must one of the most important things to do is to try the food that the place you visited. So this is the top 10 restaurants that we will recommend it to you. Number 1 is Kusina Higala. Kusina Higala is one of the famous restaurants in Cagayan de Oro. It is a homemade menu, Kusina Higala. So if you want to experience some native dishes from Cagayan, you must try that one. Circa Eatery, in 1850, this one is a very native dish, native restaurant with a native dish. So if you want to try the real authentic native dish from Cagayan de Oro, you should try this, circa 1850. Red tail shrimps and more. So this one is all about seafoods. Cagayanon restaurants, Big Beast Cafe and Restaurants. This one is one of the most famous cafe in Cagayan right now. Centro 1850. High Ridge. If you want some city lights while eating, you should go to High Ridge. Boy Sugba. Ribs and Bibs Restaurants. Time Up. This one is mixed fusion of Thai food and native Cagayan de Oro dishes. So you must try that. Seda Centrio. Red Planet Cagayan de Oro and Limket Kai Lux Hotel. Deluxe Hotel and hotel. As far as I know, Deluxe Hotel, we have that branch before in the past in Cabanatuan City. Yeah. And I guarantee that the food there is really good. Pearl Mud Hotel. So what are the famous food in Cagayan de Oro? If you go to Cagayan de Oro, don't miss this food out because this food is you can really taste the culture of Cagayan de Oro. Number one is Sinuglaw. Sinuglaw is a mix of sinugba and kinilaw, two dishes common in Filipino palate. Binaki sweet tamales. Binaki is a kakanin from Bukidnon. It comes from the word baki, which means frog or palaka. The delicacy may have caught its name due to its appearance. When the binaki is ready to eat, it is wrapped in corn husk and folded in the shape of a frog. Peacock fish. Peacock fish has a distinct quality. Its meat is sweet and tender. It also has a smooth texture and savory aroma when cooked. So I tried that before, and it's like you are eating fried fish, sweet and sour fried fish. That's the taste of peacock fish. Ostrich meat. Kagay's Anon enjoy the low-fat protein alternative to red meat. Thanks to Philippine Ostrich and Crocodile Farms Incorporation, the farm is owned and operated by Limket Kai family. So if you are into exotic foods or your tongue wants something new, you should try this ostrich meat. Puto Maya. Puto Maya is another favorite afternoon kakanin of Filipinos. The South version uses sticky rice from their neighboring province, Bukidnon. The snack includes white and purple rice and fresh coconut milk combined with ginger and sugar. It cooks in an constant simmer. Once it's cooled, it is wrapped in banana leaves or served in plates. Remember, next one is Remember Me. So based on its name, you will remember. You will really remember that soup. And I think that this soup is a really exotic soup. So if you are finding something exotic, you must try this one. This is what you call soup number 5 or RM. Remember Me is a treat in the street. Remember Me. Proben is a short for proventiculus, an organ that is part of the chicken digestive system. The pieces are breaded in flour or cornstarch, then fried. So this proven is very familiar to us, especially in Nueva Ecija, because this is one of the best street foods in Nueva Ecija as well. What are the delicacies of in Cagayan? Here are the top of 4 delicacies of the city that you should not miss. Number 1 is Jamon de Cagayan. Cagayan de Oro is famous for its ham, which are locally known as Jamon de Cagayan. So as you can see the picture, that is the look of Cagayan, Jamon de Cagayan. Next is Chicharon. Cagayan de Oro, crispy fried pork breed of chicharon is one snack you should absolutely try. So chicharon in Cagayan is very delicious and very extraordinary. Cashew nuts, turons de mani. So 5 days itinerary to Bukidnon, Iligan, and Camiguin. Day 1, 6 a.m. flight from Manila to Langudian Airport. 2 p.m. check-in at accommodation in CDs. 2 to 3 hours, whitewater rafting. It is optional. And also city hours, city tour. Day 2, Bukidnon. 3 hours, Lumunsudan Falls. 2 hours, Sinulong Falls. Day 3, Iligan Chasing Waterfalls. 2 hours in Tinago Falls. 2 hours, Mimbalot Falls. And also 2 hours, Maria Cristina Falls. Day 4 in Camiguin. Check out at accommodation in Cagayan de Oro. Travel from Cagayan de Oro to Camiguin. This one is the Camiguin Island Tour. 1 hours in Mantique Island, 2 hours in Katungan Mangrove Park, 1 hour Giant Clam Sanctuary, 1 hour Tuasan Falls, and the 2 hours Katibawasan Falls. Check-in at accommodation in Camiguin. Day 5, continue to island tour. We will give you a 2 hours in White Island, 1 hour Tungkatok Viewpoint, 1 hour in walk away to the old volcano, 30 minutes Sunken Cemetery, 1 hour Santo Niño Cold Spring, 30 minutes Soda Spring, 30 minutes Old Church Ruins, 30 minutes Ardent Hot Spring. Check out of accommodation in Camiguin. So day 1, Cagayan de Oro. Cagayan de Oro is known as the city of golden friendship. The most popular activity here is whitewater rafting in Cagayan River. So how to get there? Take a local flight to Laguindingan Airport. From the airport, ride a van to Cagayan de Oro City. Proper 200 per person. Travel time is 45 minutes depending on traffic. Take note that this whole thing we will give you in our tour package. This is included. So we just wanted to discuss if you are going to solely travel at yourself. What to do in Cagayan de Oro City? Start the day with whitewater rafting. There are many rafting organizers, and we suggest booking a joiner tour with CDO Bugsay at 1,200 per person for the beginner course. Your organizer will fetch you anywhere in the city via a service vehicle. Then you will need to travel for 1 hour to reach the jump up point for the rafting activity in Cagayan River. The activity involves riding an inflatable raft and navigating the river for 2 to 3 hours, depending on the current. So we thoroughly enjoyed the activity. I'm a non-sporty person, and I'm glad that this is something that I can enjoy. Our guides were very helpful, and we also had amazing picture from the activity. In the afternoon, you can do a city tour and visit the following: Gaston Park, Street Agustin Cathedral, Vicente de Lara Park, Plaza de Divisoria, City Museum, Museum of Tree Culture, Museum de Oro in Ateneo de Cagayan, Xavier Center for Cultural and Arts. I also suggest visiting the local market to taste original Cagayan dishes and snacks, including sikwate or the famous hot chocolates in the province, and suman. Cagayan de Oro Wanderlust is our recommended organizer for the white water activity in Cagayan de Oro, which is us. Cagayan de Oro Wanderlust, you may contact us in 0917-328-4721 and also 0945-982-5569. So, day 2 Bukidnon, most people take a half-day tour in Bukidnon, visit the Dahilayan Nature Park and Del Monte Farm. This is an alternative day trip which includes visiting Limusudan Falls in Bukidnon, Ilagan, and Sumilon Falls in Cagayan de Oro. Take note that this requires trekking, so you need to be physically fit. So if you are not physically fit, it is okay to go there, but make sure that you can handle yourself. To visit the two waterfalls, you will need to get Talakag in Bukidnon. Limusuduan Falls is technically listed as part of Iligan City, but it is closer to Talakag. This is why Talakag tourism handles visit to these falls. Sinulong Falls is in of Cagayan de Oro, but its nearest jump off is also in the town of Talakag. From Cagayan de Oro, head to Carmen and ride the van to Talakag. Bukidnon it cost 70 pesos per person. Travel time is 45 minutes to 1 hour. What to do? Start the day early from Cagayan de Oro, the van bound for Talakag at 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning. Get off at the town proper of Talakag. Meet your habal-habal guide, and that will drive you to Limunsuduan Falls. So from Talakag, it takes 1 hour to reach the pump-off point to Limunsuduan Falls. Limunsuduan Falls is also called Mindamora Falls or Bayog Falls. It has 2 tires of 870 meters high. It is considered as the second highest waterfalls in the Philippines, next to Aliwagwag Falls of Davao City. So from the jump off point, you need to trek for 10 to 15 minutes to reach the view deck where you can see the whole 2 tires waterfalls. This is the best place to take pictures of the waterfalls. You can stay here or trek further down to see the bottom stream of the waterfalls. The trek takes time of 1 hour on one way, so approximately 2 hours back and forth. So this is the picture of Limunsuduan Falls, also called Mindamora Falls. So as you can see, it is a very beautiful and very worth trekking for. So have lunch to replenish yourself before heading on Sinulong Falls. Travel tip. So it's best to contact the Talakag Tourism Office ahead of your visit so they can assign a guide for you in advance. So day 3 in Iligan. So Iligan City is also called City of Majestic Waterfalls. You can do a day trip in Iligan City to visit its 3 most popular waterfalls, Tinagu Falls, Mimbalit Falls, and Maria Cristina Falls. These are also called the tourism triangles. How to get there? From Cagayan de Oro, head to Bulua Terminal, and then ride a bus to Iligan, 100 per person. Travel time is 2 hours. At the terminal, you can commute your way to the 3 waterfalls of get a habal-habal to tour you for the day. The habal-habal driver will greet you as you get off the bus. So this habal-habal driver is covered by our travel agency. So what to do in Iligan? This is a pretty release itinerary, so you can start your commute from Cagayan de Oro to Iligan at 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning. From Iligan Terminal, you can charter a habal-habal for a tour or commute with via connecting jeepney routes. So we took the first option since it's convenient for us. I suggest doing this too unless you are in a tight budget. So Tinago Falls is the most beautiful waterfalls in Iligan City. You need to descend about 300 steps to get to the waterfalls itself. Around the waterfalls are stores selling foods and waters, including local fruits such as marangs. There are also tables for visitors. Among the three waterfalls, this is the only place where you can swim. I suggested that staying here for 2 to 3 hours. We had a good time here in Tinago Falls. We took the raft to reach the waterfall stream and swam in the freezing water. We stayed here. So Tinago Falls, Mimbalot Falls, also spelled as Mimbalot Falls. So it is a small waterfalls where local hang out. There as a lot of boulders at the base of the fall are the man-made basin for swimming are shallow and a bit dirty. We only took picture here and then left. So as you can see, Mimbalot Falls is a very Instagrammable and pictureable falls here in Iligan. So Maria Cristina Falls is one of the highest waterfalls in the country. It is also used. So I have written more about this day trip to Iligan City. Maria Cristina Falls is one of the highest waterfalls in the country. It is also used as power source by the Agus hydroelectric plant for Iligan City. Guests can also take pictures in the view deck. For a while now, Maria Cristina Falls has been closed to visitors, but certain groups can still come in. Travel tip again. If you are looking for a place to eat, there's a series of seaside restaurants near Mimbalot Falls where you can order freshly cooked seafoods. Day 45 in Camiguin. Camiguin is also called the island born of first before it was formed due to volcanic eruption in the past. I see a lot of people going on a day trip to Camiguin, and let me tell you, you are doing it wrong. Camiguin is our favorite stop during a trip. In fact, it's definitely one of my favorite places in the Philippines. It is blessed with so much resources. The marine life is particularly amazing. We actually stayed here for 3 days, but this itinerary is for those who have a shorter stay. How to get there in Camiguin? Camiguin is about 4 hours away from Cagayan de Oro City. For CDO, here to Agora Terminal and then ride a bus or van to Palingoan Port. It is about 120 per person. Travel time is 2 to 2.5 hours or 2.5 hours. So from Balingoan Port, ride a ferry to Camiguin. It costs you 205 plus 15 environmental fee. You will pay 220 pesos. Travel time is 1 hour. Ferry departs every hour. We suggest taking the bus to Balingoan Port instead of van, especially if you are the first passenger, because waiting can take up to 45 minutes or more. Camiguin also has its own airport, which is Mambahaw Airport, which you might want to consider if you are heading here directly. What to do in Camiguin? Since Camiguin is a few hours away, take the early trip at 3 a.m. so you can start touring at 7 to 8 a.m. early in the morning. So an island tour takes two days at least. We highly recommend getting the tour from Kuya Leman and of L&M Camiguin Tour Services. We are partners with L&M Camiguin Tour Services. There are so many things you can do in Camiguin, including exploring waterfalls, white sand beaches, trekking, and snorkeling. So our favorite experience here definitely is snorkeling, because the snorkeling area in Mantigue Island is the best I've ever seen in my whole life. With healthy corals, fishes, and even sea turtles, the giant clam sanctuary is also a one-in-a-kind experience. The sanctuary houses about 1,000 giant clams, some over an arm's cemetery, which is ideal for beginners since it's shallow and filled with various coral and small fishes. You must try this one. So we also enjoyed the other land attractions like the Santo Niño Cold Spring and Tuwasan Falls. Travel tip. I recommended skipping the Ardent Hot Spring. The Ardent Hot Spring is no longer, but due to a recent earthquake, this is assumed to have blocked the water stream from underground. Bring your own mask and snorkels so you can save money from rental fee. There are different vehicles you can charter for the island tour, including habal-habal and multi-cab or cars. Here is one recommended tour service. L&M Camiguino Tour Service, 0915-649-8840. The rate is multi-cab 1,800, good up to 10 packs. In car, you must pay 2,300 pesos, good up to 4 packs. So if you are in a tight budget, you must go to multi-cab transportations. So Wanderlust also offers complete package, include transportation, accommodation, and entrance fees, and boat fees. You may also include meals and snorkeling gears you can use for the durations of your stays in Camiguin. So rate depends on the number of packs, so it's best to contact him directly. So where to stay, Cagayan de Oro. Cagayan de Oro is the gateway of the neighboring provinces, so you can book your stay here even when taking day trips to Bukidnon, Iligan, or off Camiguin. I suggesting staying in the city proper so you are close to establishments such as malls and restaurants, and also several minutes away from the terminals. Here are some accommodation you can look at. So if you in a tight budget, you can go to Red Planet Cagayan de Oro, G Galix Inns, JC Suites, Country Village Hotels. We visited these budget hotels, and it is a very accommodating and very cozy as well, and you can spend a very low amount of your money on that. So next is most recommended hotels in Cagayan de Oro is, if you have a lot much budget than others, you must go here in Seda Centrio Hotel, Mulberry Suites Hotel, Limket Kay Lux Hotel. So these 3 hotels are very luxury, very accommodating, very cozy, and very comfortable to stay with. So budget and expenses. Here are the major expenses in this trip. Whitewater rafting beginner course is 1,200 per person. Advanced course is 1,800 per person. Bukidnon, habal-habal and guide fee to Timusudan Falls, 1,000, good up to 2 packs, plus additional fees for Sinulong Falls. Iligan, habal-habal tour, 600 to 700 per person. Entrance fees in Tinago Falls, entrance fee 30 pesos. Life vest rental 50 pesos. Table rental 50 pesos. No standard rate. We gave 200 in Balot Falls donation only. Maria Cristina Falls entrance fee is 50 pesos. So I assume you must prepare 600 pesos for this Iligan trip. In Camiguin trip, it is characterized vehicle for tour, 1,800 to 1,300, day depending on vehicle type that you want. If you are in a tight budget, you should go to multi-cab, 1,800 pesos. And if you have a lot of budget and want a very comfortable transportation, you must go to 2,300 pesos for pax. So entrance fees, Mantigue Island boat fee, 600 pesos. Environmental fee, 30 pesos. White Island boat fee, 450 pesos. Good up to 4 packs. Entrance fee, 50 pesos. The Giant Clam Sanctuary entrance fee, 25 pesos. Clam viewing fee, 150 pesos. Land attraction is 10 to 50 per person. So budget depends on how many you are in a group. For 2 people for a 5-day stay, a safe budget is about 10,000 on this trip. That's our itinerary for Cagayan de Oro, Bukidnon, Iligan, and Camiguin. Do you have any questions or suggestions? Let us know. Also, you may email us at www.wonderlust.com. So accommodation type, location, meals, and details of price. Hotel Cedra Centrio, the City of Golden Friendship, Cagayan de Oro City, offers an accommodation benefiting its status as one of the country's emergency metropolis, Cedra Centrio, right at the center of one of the most progressive Philippines hub and gateway of Northern Mindanao. Our hotel melds exquisite living and outstanding service seamlessly into an experience worth its weight in gold. Deluxe room space, efficient yet relaxed with furnishing and amenities suit to the modern lifestyle. It's deluxe room. Club room, offer exclusive and a higher level of the service through club lounge, access, and benefits. Next is premier room, or the best luxe suite is the biggest room category made more appealing with added features, design enhancement, and club lounge access. This hotel, Cedra Centrio, is it has a very nice ambience and comfortable beds, and as you can see, it is all worth it to pay and very Instagrammable. Top location, highly rated by recent guests. This top location is a great night's sleep. This hotel was highly rated for its a very comfy bed, breakfast info, continental Italian, vegetarian, vegan, halal, gluten-free, kosher, Asian American. It is also has free private parking available at the hotel, loyal customers. There are more repeat guests here than most other properties. Room type, deluxe room. Bed type will be selected by the property, 28 meters, free Wi-Fi, air conditioner, telephone, mini bath desk wake-up service, alarm clock, ironing facilities, more. Prices are per room. Sleeps today's price is 3,625 included taxes and charge per day. A very good breakfast, 850 pesos. Free cancellation before on 29th of May 2021. Partners offer facilitated by a booking.com partner company pay in advance. Club rooms, 2 single bedrooms, 1 extra large double bed, 28 meters. Air conditioner, private bedrooms, flat screen TV, mini bar, free Wi-Fi, up to 2 person, 4,509 before, 4,284 now. Original price is 4,509. Current price is 4,284 plus 853 taxes and charges. So at that point, it's a very redundant, but that's the price. Very good breakfast included. Free cancellation before 23:59 on 30th of May 2021, pay in advance. Premier King is 1 extra large double bed, 35 meters, air conditioning room, private bathroom, flat screen TV, mini bar, and free Wi-Fi. Also, it is for 2 persons. Today's price is 4,964 now. The original price is 5,225 plus 989 taxes and charges. So for your choice, a very good breakfast included, free cancellation before 23:59 of time on 30th May 2021, pay in advance. So this is the deluxe room. Deluxe room amenities is a 40-inch HD TV with cable channels, coffee and tea making facilities, electronics in room safe, IDD phone with alarm clock, a radio and iPad dock, in room dining media panel with HDMI, USB, and audio-visual connectivity minibar. 50th, 11th floors is 20th square meters, king size bed or twin beds, maximum of 2 persons from same household of company. Club rooms. So there's the details of our club rooms in 10 to 11 floor, 28 square meters, king size bed or twins bed. The amenities is 40-inch HD TV with cable, channel, coffee and tea making facilities, electronic and room safe. And in benefits, you can have this access to the club lunch with continental buffet breakfast, afternoon refreshment and cocktails, all-day coffee or tea and non-alcoholic beverages, IMAX station, newspaper, books, and magazine, 10-inch HD TV with cable channel work tables. So premier rooms. Amenities is 40-inch HD TV with cables, IDD phone with alarm clock, radio, media panel with HDMI, USB, and audio visual connectivity, and also with minibar. The details is in the 50th floor and 11th floor, 35 square meters, accent chair, kitchenette, king size bed, maximum of 3 persons from the same household or company, third person with corresponding charges. Again, we are the Wanderlust Travel and Tours. I am Ali Golia, and my group mates are Christy Reyes, Tiana Gonzalez, Christy San Pedro, and Nicole San Pedro. Hope you enjoy our tour packaging presentation, and we will see you soon. Inclusion is 5 days, 4 nights, hotel accommodation. Add fees depend on your hotel choices, access fees, round trip to airport to hotel, transfer daily hotel breakfast, free Wi-Fi, tour guiding, and travel insurance. For only 7,699 per pax, 5 days, 4 nights Cagayan de Oro package. See you everyone. Thank you.